Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the Shop. Stay tuned for some video clips of this and the knife I did there with the fake faux wood and another view of that. So that's all we got for you this week. We got other things keeping us busy at the same time with below zero weather and everything, so we're getting this one in the can early. It's Monday and we're headed for a week of below zero. I don't think I'm going to be outside. So stay tuned and enjoy. Hello YouTube, we're doing some more faux wood painting. This is our black cherry stain, and the wood looked just like this before, and I'm sure you've seen a video on me making a knife out of this. Some kind of knife. It was Hyde, H-Y-D-E was the name on them. How I reprofiled the blade. Okay. How we did is put our black cherry stain, and whenever you see a black stripe, we took our liner brush. We didn't even clean it yet. It's kind of stiff. We never cleaned it with thinner yet. You really don't want to. Maybe you want to keep it together. Like if you can wipe off paintbrush you're gonna reuse, you don't have to clean it with thinner. You can just wipe them down, leave a little paint in it. But how we do that, we make 8 lines. So we put it in quarters, you know what I mean? Like say you did one here, one on the other side of the top of the blade, and then one on either side, that's 8. Then you do that again, well 4, then you do it again in between, that's 8, then you do it again, that's 16. I think you know what I mean. You just keep putting lines, and it don't have to be exact. You can see where I skipped, you know, or got a little too much, but we got to put clear on here. And we're just kind of worried about, see how sticky that is, picking up junk from the table. It set overnight, it was cold. I took a hairdryer to it about 5 minutes on low. We're going to chance it and put clear on it. We don't have any shellac or anything, so we're just going to brush some clear coat that we used, the model car type stuff. And we got a bottle here that has, oh, if I can find it. See where I've cleared stain and stuff before and the stuff gets in there? We're going to use up some of this. We have some that's thinned down with thinner. It even says clear thin. For a real quick wipe down, you know, quick brush on. And let me pause and I'll show you the mop brush I used to put this stain on. So you see how to make the streaks. I'm just having a heck of a time to talk. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I should have been out earlier. It's only 65 degrees, but I ain't whining. It'll get warm. And if it doesn't get, the heater don't stop pretty soon, I'm just going to shut it off for safety's sake. You don't let heaters run for long periods of time. But enough of the weather report. See how that's been cut short and bristled? It's like a mop. Here's how that's how you make a mop brush. Cut an old junk. And go like this with it when you're cleaning it. I know you might think it'll ruin it, but I do it with all my brushes, and you can always twirl it back again. And get it like that. See that? That way when you put the stain in it, you don't have to be exact. You kind of, I'm an old guy, shaky. You get that kind of up and down. And you make streak. You put the stain, and then just keep brushing the stain off. So you're removing the stain, even though it's getting gooier. That's what you want. When it gets gooey, just keep dragging. And this will get gooey and it'll get stiff on there. You just keep dragging the stain back off. See where it's darker down here where it globbed up? You know, just keep dragging it off. Practice it. Find something like this. It doesn't matter. Some old piece of wood. I worried about that dirt spot. I'm going to have to get it out of there. But that's how you apply this stuff. And then take your liner brush. And you ever watch Bob Ross paint the little tree branches? You know, he gets a little liner brush and he thins it out with some thinner. I got black thinner. And you're shaky. You're kind of like, you can draw your tree branches, I suppose, going down or up. But I'd come off the tree trunk is what I do. Figure like I'm coming off the tree trunk, gets thinner down here, and I just kind of press down a little bit and then kind of lift it at the end. Make it thinner. You're shaky old guy. And I'm trying to imitate old guy voice. But that's how you do it. Just practice on something. You'll have fun doing it. There, trying to talk you into faux painting. Let's put some clear on it and come back. We don't want this to be a big video today, but we've got to do something. It is what day of the week. I can't even tell you. I have to tell you later. All I know is today's the last day it's ever going to get like 25 for the rest of this week. Today is Monday. I am sure it is, because it's going to drop below 0 temps, single temps for the high. So I run my car for a half hour today because I don't plan on using the rest of the week. And so it's got a fully charged battery. And another tip, you want to charge your battery? I'm sitting out there for that whole half hour listening to the radio. I can lock it up and walk away, but put your headlights on, just on low beam or on high, whatever you want, and that'll get your alternator cranking where I guarantee you'll get your battery topped off. So that's your tip of the day. You want to charge your battery, your car's going to set for a week or so, put them headlights on. Headlights and a heater fan up high, I guarantee that alternator is going to be cranking out whatever it can. That's the secret to charging your battery. Otherwise, you can let it idle in the yard all day long, and it's not going to be the same. Trust me, I'm a part way, I don't know how to say it, a half you-know-what blank mechanic. There, let's get to work. Let's put some clear on here. Okay, while we're waiting for that clear to dry, we'll show you to do this at your own whatever discretion. I have paint thinner, but I also have acetone. See the big A on there? Being I've been using this brush and want it cleaned out right away after using clear, acetone will eat this clear up quicker than paint thinner would. I hope my voice holds out. Anyway, there's your tip of the day and a quick view here. This that 9x is working on. This ferrule's off another project that I stripped down and redid because I reused the knob. So, ain't that pretty nice? It's a beggar. It's going to have something around it. We do not know what to put in it, so we can't put that on yet. And we don't know if we're going to oil that or not, or what we're going to do. But we'll be back here shortly for you to be just like 1 second, and we'll show you what the handle looks like with the clear when it's dry. It's going to be a while. We're going to work on something while we're setting here. We're not just going to sit here idling. Let's get busy. It's warming up. It's about 70 degrees in here, so we're ready to go to work. Okay, we took a picture with the bottle of clear. It's still a little sticky, but the trick I found, see where it looks rough, and it's going to get that way. I mean, it's going to pick up dust and everything, or whatever you're doing in your work area. See where that's kind of rough? That's all going to wear down over a period of time, and that is an abrasive. See where I've been using it? And I've been buffing it before it was completely dry. It's still a little sticky, but when it's completely dry, like a couple of days now, I'll really buff it, because you're not going to wear that clear off that easy with a napkin, paper napkin. But it takes some of that nastiness off it. It's just a tool. My ferrule's loose. And if I remembered right, I just pounded this blade in there. I do not know. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video. But there you go. Thanks for watching this. I hope it's not too long a one. This is a nice knife. It's razor sharp. Now, it's not razor sharp, but it's sharp enough to cut you. But it's good enough to use to cut up vegetables and stuff. Go camping or in the kitchen. So, no, it's a handy little, bigger than a paring knife. But, hey, I made something nice out of it. And I can't tell you, what did I do with the other one? I had two of these. I can't tell you. This is that weird tool that had that thing in it, right? And the other one had a tanto blade. So, we don't even know where it's at. It had like a tanto blade on it or whatever, if you remember right. So, we'll try to find it and take a picture of it too. Oh, we don't have to. Here it is. It was the purple one. There, we'll give you a nice picture of everything. Tanto blade, that's the sharp edge. So, we're out of here. Off to doing some more stuff. I think we're going to work on this. This one of them screwdrivers where it tightens on the screw. I'll show you in detail. Where you slide this down and it spreads out and locks onto the screw. Watch Baghdad 357. He redoes these. I think this is on backwards. I'm switching it around because I don't like the way it's on there. If it'll come off, I'm turning around. So See all the bonus stuff you get if you just watch a simple video. Not trying to promote the channel, but I did notice my Sunday in the shop views are going up on a couple of ones people are noticing, so we're out of here. Let's get to work while it is warm. Well, we're going to call this tool good. We took some pictures before. This might end up in a Sunday in the shop video, but I don't know. There's the name. What this does, as you can see, is a screwdriver. Watch when I push this plunger down. Can you tell how that got wider? Okay, we're back. And congestion. See where it got wider? That holds your straight screw. It goes in the slot. Watch, we'll pull it back. Sorry it's so jerky here. I'm trying to do this one-handed, but one more time. And this is really bad. It was rusted here and really bad there. We're back again. Geez, we had to redo everything here. Cut. Take 5. It just gets dry in here, and I need a drink. I'm almost out of coffee and cocoa. This was a mess. I scraped and I scraped, and then it didn't want to polish where you scrape. I almost put a coat of clear on here. I flinched it with my different things like that, and the mop string thing. I even used that really hard, like that, down in the grooves. And you got to be careful doing plastic. You'll burn right through. I wasn't too worried on this, believe me. They're like the tip. I think there's a couple times I burnt through the plastic, and I don't care. This was nasty. It had varnish all over it. This is all scraped. Can you tell where it's dull and scraped? I took a X-Acto knife. It had varnish all over it. This was all coated in varnish I scraped off. And I don't know if that was factory or not. But that stuff was slopped all through it. It's like someone, I don't know, they had it all over their hands or something. Oh, I dug in there. I did not care what it looked like. It's a tool. It's a working tool. So it's good enough to have in a toolbox. When you grab it, it looks nice and feels nice and clean. So it's not going to the show. This one's not going to the tool show, people. But it's a lot better than what it was. So we're going to call it good on this video. I have no idea. I've got a picture of some of what it looked like before. I just started working on it and forgot the video. So we're out of here.